good to go. Simon, pretty much a perfect way to start. You couldn't have asked for much more for opening night.
Yeah, no, the guys were fantastic. They were really locked in. Look, I'm sure we're going to watch the tape back and find some things from the second half we could do better. Went ISO ball there for a little while. We had to make some changes. A couple of guys didn't play particularly well, but from a team standpoint, no, really pleased. Defensive intensity was good. Rim protection was great. Active hands, deflections, all those sorts of things. All the things you ask for from your basketball team, and they produced that tonight. So, yeah, pretty pleased.
There's a lot of guys that we could single out, but I thought Dane Pineau set the tone early with his offensive rebounding, and that's what you missed from him, I guess, last season. Yeah, no, he's an elite, one of the best offensive rebounders I've come across. He just has an unbelievable nose for the ball, and his ability to hit small gaps quickly and be first there, and it's a really unique talent, and we miss that. And you know, it's we saw it even in pre-season in a couple of games. Like, we're trying to get his minutes up. He's still not training full time with us. We can only get him through really half a session at the moment. So there's still lots of improvement for him moving forward. But you know, just that desire he has to play hard, and you know, we really did miss that last year. What about the man next to you? That was a pretty spectacular debut as well.
Yeah, he's a good man. He can play. You know, we knew this, and I still felt he could have been a little more aggressive. You know, he's shot 63% from the field, and anyone who's a scorer knows that that's too high. You know, he should have been letting it go a little more. So, look, it's been a little bit of a process, hasn't it? Like, just you finding your feet and finding that confidence to really put pressure on defenses getting downhill. He's so quick, and he's going to get better from here, no doubt.
Xavier, can you expand on that a little bit? How tough has it been to, I guess, find your feet going through everything that someone has to go through to go to a different country right now? And how much fun did you have out there tonight?
I mean, it all started with just quarantine, coming out of quarantine, working my way back into shape and things like that nature. Understanding the plays, understanding the sets, understanding what Simon wants from me on the offensive, defensive end. And it's slowly coming together. But tonight it was a great atmosphere, and I had a lot of fun.
You left a bit too much out on the court there at 1.2.
I know. We talk about 3 minutes and getting out, so I think I went a little bit over my 3 minutes. I was exhausted. So.
Is that a complaint? My bad.
How much fun is this team to play on when they're up and going and playing that sort of up-tempo, you know, basketball where they just want to get everyone involved? Is it a team that's fun to play on?
That's for me.
Yeah, I don't play on the team.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun. We got a lot of guys. You mentioned Dane. I love playing with Dane. He keeps possessions alive. He works hard. Set good screens. You got Creaky out there doing what Creaky does. Just a great group of guys, and I'm enjoying myself. Had a good time tonight.
And you've made some friends with the local Melbourne fans already too.
Oh yeah, they were great. They were great. They brought a lot of excitement and a lot of fire. It's been a year since I played in front of some fans, so it was just great to be able to do that.
Somebody else want to go?
Yeah, hi guys. Simon, can you talk a little bit about Big Joe and his impact? I mean, obviously it was a fitness test this morning, and it seemed to me that he's already a massive hit with the Phoenix crowd, and you know, on the court as well, he's had a massive impact.
Yeah, I mean, he's a special kid. You know, it's funny, like, his English needs some work, but he understands basketball, and you only have to tell him, you know, something once, and he just retains it. He's really, really articulate out there. But despite our language barriers, he's just a lovable character. I don't know what it is, but you see it in his face. It lights up, and he lights everybody else up, and he plays with an enthusiasm that really is quite contagious. And, you know, like, his teammates adore him, and I'm not surprised that the crowd are going to warm to him really quickly because there's just something about him. From our standpoint, he's fit. He's just such a high IQ player. He can fill in so many ways. And his rim protection tonight was fantastic. Not just him blocking shots, but him just like being present at the rim, and just guys like, I don't want any piece of that. You know, turning around and coming out the other side, and you know, that's something that we've sorely missed in our first 2 seasons. But we have it this year, and we cherish it.
Is that sort of the 20 minutes? Is that sort of his cap, or are you expecting more out of him? And he's trying to just scratch the surface tonight.
He's been in his hotel room for the last 72 hours. He got out this morning, so you know, a little bit like Yanni's situation. You know, he had an ankle injury over in Japan, so he was inactive over there. Then he gets back here, he's stuck in a hotel room in quarantine. So it's just precautionary. You know, we had a pretty good lead, so I didn't want to play him to death. You know, he did his job, and that's the thing with our team. You know, like we had some guys who weren't great tonight, but you know, like Creaky's 28 minutes. Everybody, X had 25, and everybody else is, you know, just hovering around that 20 and under. We're pretty deep, so we don't, you know, it's a long season. We're going to have some challenges, some obstacles will be thrown our way. We already had some, and you know, we've got to make sure everybody's playing and on top of their form.